came hurtling through space faster than anything we've ever tracked. An ominous interstellar object known as 3I Atlas, the third of its kind to enter our solar system, but this one acts like nothing we've seen before. Right from the start, its speed stood out. 3I Atlas is moving at more than 130,000 miles per hour, faster than any comet on record, even faster than Oumuamua. It's not bound by the sun's gravity, so once it's gone for good. A true interstellar traveler. After it entered our system, it was photographed near Mars by the European Space Agency's Mars Express orbiter. That image sparked a wave of speculation online. Some people even claimed it paused or slowed before continuing on its path. There's no verified data showing it actually stopped, but the rumor added fuel to the mystery. After its closest pass to the sun, much like the claims from when it passed Mars, some observers said it slowed down or drifted slightly off its projected path. Scientists generally attribute that to uneven jets of gas or small tracking errors. Even so, the talk of unexpected movement keeps the mystery alive. If gravity isn't the only force acting on it, then what is? To figure out what this thing really is, we must look at what it's made of, and that's where it gets a bit strange. Spectroscopy showed far more carbon dioxide than water, roughly 8 times more. That's striking when you realize that most comets in our solar system release more water than carbon dioxide, usually by a wide margin. 3I Atlas flips that ratio completely, which is why it caught astronomers off guard. Nickel was detected without its usual partner, iron, and that's strange. These two metals are normally forged together inside stars and stay bonded as the material cools into asteroids or comets. Finding nickel alone suggests that something separated it from iron, and that 3I Atlas formed in an environment very different than our own. And traces of hydrogen cyanide appeared, along with missing carbon chains that normally show up in comets. That's odd, because hydrogen cyanide usually travels with other carbon molecules like C2 and C3, the compounds that make a comet's coma glow green in sunlight. In 3I Atlas, those chains are barely there. It could mean that the object formed in a colder, carbon-poor region of its home system, where that long exposure to cosmic radiation stripped those molecules away during its journey through interstellar space. Either way, it tells us this comet's chemistry isn't like anything we've studied before. Maybe it formed around a different kind of star with different chemistry, or maybe it's been altered over time, processed or changed in ways we don't yet understand. Whatever the case, it doesn't match what we expect from anything born in our solar system. Then came something even stranger. In its early images, the tail of 3I Atlas wasn't pointing away from the sun like a normal comet. It was pointing toward it, the tail facing upstream, defying everything we know about solar wind and radiation pressure. A few weeks later, flipped, forming the standard tail that streams away from the sun. Scientists explain this as an anti-tail caused by dust geometry or particle size. Maybe they're right. But a comet with its tail aimed at the sun isn't something you forget. It almost looks reversed, as if instead of shedding energy, it's reaching for it. Of course, the physics says it's just geometry and dust dynamics. Still, the image makes you wonder whether this visitor behaves more like something absorbing light than running from it. Most comets show a small but clear acceleration from outgassing when sunlight heats them. 3I Atlas didn't behave the same way. Some readings showed almost no push at all, others showed a stronger one than expected. No one can agree which result is correct. Is it just a massive object that resists movement, or is there something internal affecting its course? There's no solid evidence of any kind of propulsion, but its motion doesn't quite fit the math either. It's another piece of the puzzle that refuses to settle. As it got closer to the sun, the comet changed color. At first, it was reddish, typical of dusty comets. Then it brightened, turning neutral, then bluish, hotter and bluer than the sun itself. That's not normal. It looked like it was shedding one identity and revealing another. Every mystery attracts voices, that of scientists, skeptics, and storytellers. One of the loudest is Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist best known for suggesting that the first interstellar visitor, Oumuamua, might have been alien technology. Now he's pointing to Three Eye Atlas with a similar claim that it could be artificial, maybe even a probe. But Loeb has a history of making bold assumptions before the data supports them, and many of the scientist community see a pattern, tension-grabbing theories that sound more like publicity than proof. Then there's filmmaker Jeremy Corbell, who once claimed that possibly by 2027 the public would be told a UFO is on its way to Earth, and that this, he said, would be the lie. None of these claims are confirmed, and even Corbell later walked it back. In a recent conversation with journalist George Knapp, he said the remarks was tongue-in-cheek, or warning about possible misinformation than a literal prediction. Still, the comet spread fast, fueling the same cycle of speculation that keeps the mystery alive online. These are just ideas, interesting to think about, but still speculation until something solid backs them up. During the same window, with Three Eye Atlas was near Mars and crossing behind the Sun, NASA suspended new releases. There were no new images and nothing was said. Officially due to the government shutdowns, China's space program paused as well. It may have been simple logistics, but the timing was suspicious enough to light up social media. With no new data, speculation filled the gap. People talked about cover-ups, hidden footage, even secret contact. The blackout itself became the story. And if it was planned, it served its purpose: keep the public chasing shadows while attention drifts from real events. And online, the noise just keeps growing. YouTube channels and self-proclaimed experts stream every day, calling Three Eye Atlas alien tech, taking donations and super chats, and feeding the story. Some probably believe it, others are just cashing in. The louder the mystery gets, the more the algorithm pays attention and pays them. If they're not being honest, that's the real problem, because every distraction keeps our eyes off what actually matters. So stay curious, but stay sharp. Wonder is valuable, blind belief isn't. The traveler from another star, faster than anything before it, built of strange materials, throwing its tail first toward the sun, then away, moving in ways we don't understand, changing color as it moves through space. Three Eye Atlas might be nothing more than rock and ice, but it mirrors us, our curiosity, our imagination, and our habit of turning the unknown into story. Mystery can lead to discovery, or it can become a myth, depending on how we handle it. And maybe that's the real story here, not what's flying through the dark, but what it reveals about how we see ourselves. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell button to stay informed when my new videos come out. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the echoes of ether.